A new federal report shows hate crimes appear to be up in Alaska, but Channel 2 News has learned the report is wrong.
Channel 2 investigative reporter Jill Burke tells us now what she found. Jill?
Mike and Rebecca, we uncovered the error when we started making calls to local police departments in Alaska. We wanted to learn more about the specific crimes captured in the report. What we found is a good example of why reports like these are a helpful guide to trends, but sometimes fall short of the full picture. The FBI defines a hate crime as any traditional offense like murder, arson, or vandalism with an added element of bias. That bias can be against race, religion, disability, sexual orientation, ethnicity, gender, or gender identity.
The FBI was always on the lookout for hate crime reporting, to which we need to investigate to bring an increased level of safety to our communities. That's here in Alaska. That is across our nation.
The 2018 hate crime statistics just released show that nationally, hate crimes decreased slightly from 2017. In Alaska,
what we saw here in Alaska was between 2017 and 2018, an increase in reporting from 4 to 7.
Here's how Alaska has reported hate crimes over the last 5 years. 2018, 7 incidents. 2017, 4. 2016, 11. 2015, 8. And in 2014, 6. But we learned today 3 of the reports made in 2018 are wrong. So the tally is more accurately understood as 4 hate crimes for the year. The Fairbanks Police Department told KTUU that none of the crimes it reported were hate crimes. The error, likely a training issue, according to Chief Nancy Reeder. One Reeder says may hinge on knowing the difference between a hate crime and a bias-based incident.
For instance, if you're walking down the street and someone were to shout a racial slur at you, while that is not a criminal act, it is certainly a bias-based incident. When their criminal act has an underlying bias that would motivate that crime, that's when we consider it a hate crime.
The underlying crimes reported for Alaska include assault, intimidation, robbery, and vandalism. The Fairbanks police chief told 2 Investigates all of the inaccurate incidents involved simple assaults, but did not appear motivated by bias. In one incident, juvenile robbers used the N-word against a Caucasian victim. While the stats for 2018 may be off, historically, hate crimes are underreported, and when they are, they don't always lead to prosecution. No state or federal cases in Alaska prosecuted in 2018 involved hate crimes.
What this does is lets the community know, with the best information that we have, what our picture is nationally, what our picture is here in the state of Alaska or in certain communities. Knowledge is power.
And this is a good example of how data is only as good as the information behind it. Local law enforcement reports to Alaska State Troopers, which reports the numbers to the FBI. The FBI told us today they always encourage people to report if they think they've been the victim of a hate crime. The FBI would rather investigate and find nothing than to let valid incidents go unnoticed.